In Cumbria, for example, where there are lots of mountains and people like climbing them, a group of people gather at the bottom, they climb the mountain, they talk to each other, they share each other's lives, they talk a bit about creation and God, because that's often where those kinds of people see God at work and have a live relationship with him. At the top they might worship God, and then they walk down. At some point they'll eat a meal, which is sharing a meal, a bit like Holy Communion, I suppose, without all the church stuff around that, and then coming down again. So that's contextual to Cumbria. In the East End of London, I know somebody who runs a boxer-size church, and blokes who get rid of stress and get fit punch boxing balls, and through that ministry to people, setting up a boxer-size class, he's been able to really care for those guys, and the man who set it up has been able to care for those guys and over time share the gospel with them. Here in Portishead, where I live, we have a Freshett Specialist Church for families with children aged 0 to 7, and we call that a community of holy chaos. Everybody gets stuck in, but it's a bit manic for the hour and a half we're there. Those same children in a normal church service would just bring havoc. And even if people were hospitable, the parents would find it really stressful if their children were running around or shrieking. But we have what is actually a very service that's similar to our Holy Communion service, a Eucharist, but for 3-year-olds, and that's great. Not going to give you any more because that's plenty.